Hi everyone, welcome back to the Raven Master Thief. Here we are with Constable Anton Zellner, our protagonist who keeps going to talk to James. Stop going to talk to James. Let's have a chat with Matt. Any latest, Matt? You still looking after the violinist?
Hey, Matt.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I'll stay here.
Good. Lovely. Right, last time out, we found we got a notebook, which was quite exciting. Hang on. Where's the notebook? There it is. Which gives us what we're looking to do. Now, with the professor, we know he's in Egyptology. He's also head of the museum's Egyptology department. Egyptian department, even. The stolen eye of the Sphinx was under his purview. He mentioned none of that to me. He lied to me, in fact. What's he hiding? Well, he did say he's in cahoots. Well, I got the impression he's in cahoots with the Spectre, and they're laying the trap. We just had a look at. Hang on a minute. Go back. They got buttons on the chairs, but it looks like a uniform button. Anyway, they said as much, didn't they? Maybe it's a policeman's button. Let's head back here. Let's see if the ladies can identify us at all. No, okay. Let's talk
Miller
to them.
made a good impression, but I think it's uncomfortable for her when I talk to her in front of Lady Westmacott. She seems to take it as an inappropriate distraction from her work, although she's just knitting. Taking up a craft like that is typical of women who were told as little girls that idleness is a sin.
Right. Okay.
Right.
I mean, I guess there's no more conversation piece to be had there. We've seen the steward, but he's missing. Let's have a talk to the old
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
the doctor.
Ah, Mr. Zellner.
Gloves. Oh, he's got gloves on as well. Yeah,
I've been
good spot.
wondering why you're wearing gloves. Are your hands really so sensitive? Or are you cold?
Nah, well, it's an old habit. As a doctor, one is so conscious of all the pathogens, bacteria, and viruses that surround us. Though, of course, perhaps I do tend to be a bit too cautious.
I know exactly what you mean. As a policeman, I sense subterfuge and lies everywhere. Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
Maybe we go and see if it's Robert's, the policeman's. Not twice. There we go. Maybe it's his uniform.
Inspector Legrand?
Anything to report?
I'm having a look. Has he lost the button? Archaeologist
I got
compartment.
Professor Lucien into his compartment using a pair of pliers.
Did you notice anything inside the compartment?
The window was open. Someone could have climbed out.
And the professor?
Acted suspiciously. He rummaged around in his leather bag.
For
And?
the
He
key.
seemed to have found what he was searching for.
Good. Good work.
Now, perhaps you could give me some information.
All right. We should... What? The light's gone out. Flashlights!
Ooh, brake speed got on.
Ah! Get off me!
There, sir. An envelope.
My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box. R.
What the dickens? It's a...
Away with it! Take cover!
Wow. That escalated quickly.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Is everyone all right? Are you
Can't
hurt?
see a thing. Where are we? We're in the
Quick
saloon.
thinking. Well done, Zellner.
The ladies have gone.
I think the tunnel collapsed.
Then he's trapped. Hurry, we have to lock the second exit.
Sir, there's a fire up ahead. The engine's burning.
It's a distraction. Hurry, block the exit.
But sir...
The fire will consume all the oxygen.
He's right, Inspector. A fire in a narrow tunnel is extremely dangerous.
Merde. Go to the front of the train, find the engineer, and tell him to move the train out of the tunnel.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
I can't see a thing. Oh, there we
You
are.
have to uncouple the freight car. You understand?
I understand.
I'll see to the passengers. They should all wait in the tunnel. We'll check each one in turn as they go out.
Let's get to it.
Could I have a torch? Torch down there for me? There's a candy bowl.
A lot was damaged by the sudden stop, but the bowl was thick enough to survive the fall.
Any
The
candy?
rest of the candy has vanished.
Oh,
Measured
sad
against
times.
the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss.
Probably. Right, do we have... What have we got? Oh, go outside. Anything else? Look out. Have a look out the window.
My God, what a fire. I hope Constable Oliver can at least reach the engine. The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss.
Okay, nothing more there.
Whiskey,
Examine the bottles of
scotch,
alcohol.
rum, liqueurs, enough to entertain everyone on the train all the way from Paris to Istanbul.
Take a bottle of alcohol. Small dark bottle. Take a bottle
Whiskey,
of alcohol.
scotch, rum, liqueurs, enough to
Is that-
entertain everyone
that a
on the
light?
train all the way
Or is it
from
just a
Paris to Istanbul.
Glow. I think it might be just a glow.
High-proof rum. Could be useful.
Yes, let's keep that. Okay, put it on the desk. That's fine.
Rum from Austria. Believe it or not, it's 80% alcohol by volume. There's no way anyone would drink it straight.
Right. So we could just drink our way out, I suppose. Go outside. Let's go outside then. I can't see anything else going on in here. Right, we're in the tunnel.
The
Examine the door.
inspector's trap failed. The thief must have got wind of it. Worse than that, he turned the tables. To win a game of cat and mouse, you have to know who is the cat and who is the mouse. The door saved our lives. It reduced the impact of the explosion and protected us from shrapnel. It's still quite warm and too warped to open.
Okay. Is that a cough? Examine the damage.
The tunnel may very well have collapsed. It's difficult to see much because of the darkness and dust, but something certainly crushed the rear of the freight car. It's possible that the other freight cars are intact and it only caught the one in which the dynamite exploded, but I'll have to uncouple it if the train's to be able to leave the tunnel.
Okay. Nothing more there. Examine the wheels.
The wheels came off the track during the explosion. Even if it were possible to pull the car out of the rubble, you wouldn't get far with it.
Okay. Climb
The
off the
coupling
train.
mechanism is down there, but I can hardly see a thing. I need some light.
Some light, okay. Climb off the train. Go into the saloon. Go up the ladder. Here we go.
Hello?
What's that behind? Ah. There's nothing there. Climb off the train. God, I can't see a bloody thing. Uncouple the freight train.
I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
Fair enough. Right. Okay, back to the top. How are you going to get light? Professor's not there anymore. Oh, not the professor, the doctor, sorry. Go outside. We've got the high proof rum. If we could set fire to that, then I suppose we could have, burn the alcohol. But I don't... Can we go through the rest of the carriages? I'm guessing so.
Oh, pardon me. I did not mean to scare you.
You've got matches.
What are you doing here, Doctor?
Legrand asked me to check whether there are any passengers left on the train.
Really? No one is here, except for me and you.
Excellent. Then I will continue searching at the front.
Did you see something?
Anyone act suspiciously before the explosion? Did anyone leave their seat, for example?
I was the only one on the train who wasn't seated when the freight car exploded. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been caught by the blast as well.
You certainly were lucky.
Perhaps I was. What happened over there? The inspector said something about gas canisters that exploded.
Yes!
If Inspector Legrand says so, it must be so, right?
I have been to war, and this was no minor explosion. I rather doubt that the freight car was packed to the roof with gas canisters.
The investigations are ongoing, but first we have to get the burning train out of the tunnel.
Of course.
What about
How
the
are
passengers?
They are in a state of shock, of course. The blackout and the sudden stop were frightening enough, but then the explosion, the dust, everyone rushed for the exits. I was helping the American woman bring Lady Westmacott to safety. They are waiting outside in the tunnel. One entrance is blocked by a fire, and the other one seems to have collapsed.
Continue to search the train. I'll decouple the buried freight car.
All right.
Doctor?
Can I have your matches? Oh.
Can you give me a few matches?
Oh, certainly.
Thanks. I'll meet you outside.
Do hurry.
Do we have anything better than just take a curtain? There we go, we can set that on fire. Anything else? Let's examine the extinguisher.
I noticed the extinguisher earlier. Doesn't match the decor. I suppose that the railway company had to comply with safety regulations at the cost of aesthetics.
I don't want to use it, I want to pick it up. Can I strike a match? There we go. Look at the chair.
The chair either fell over thanks to the sudden stop, or an escaping passenger knocked it over. Wanting to get off the train as quickly as possible after a sudden stop and a massive tremor, that's understandable.
Yeah. Right, let's go back then. Oh. Let's get down here and put the match on down when we get down here.
Some matches, and half of the book to get the flame going. There's a noticeable draft here. Maybe it's because of the fire, or perhaps there's still a hole through which the air is coming. The latter will be quite welcome. It will buy us some more time.
Right. Okay, let's... What about soaking the rag in alcohol? What if we put the rag with the alcohol? I thought we were going to have to put it in the dish, but no, maybe not.
That should do it. Can't really say the fabric was eager to soak up the rum. I, on the other hand, soaked up enough in my fingers to smell like a drunk.
Nice. Right. Can we put that in the bolt? Well, we can't hold it, because it'll... Okay, maybe we can. No, I don't want... Okay, can we use that with
Even
that?
if I could set the fabric alight, how would I carry the fire?
put that in the bowl? Make ourselves a Molotov?
That'll get me something like a Molotov cocktail. I want light, but I don't want it to come from a wall of flames.
That's true.
The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss.
Well, a small dark bottle.
Carling
Small
Black
dark.
Label. A British beer. No good.
We can take a bit.
Insufficient alcohol content. For practical purposes, I mean. Not for drinking. Champagne. The finest. Maybe we'll open a bottle if we get out of the tunnel alive. Until then, though, it's no use to me.
All I can think is we put that in there, and then you can. Oh, but then the bowl will get hot. We need a pole or what's that? Look out! Oh, match went out.
I don't see Legrand or the constable, but I can make out the silhouettes of some of the passengers. They seem to be unscathed. All the same, the fire is getting bigger, and I don't have much time.
Okay, how many matches we got left? We seem to have enough. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Go to the next car? Sure.
I should concentrate on uncoupling the freight car. I'm positive that Legrand has everything else under control.
Okay, so we're stuck in here. What else have we got? Look at the chair.
It's not bothering me. I'll leave it there.
Okay. Fire extinguisher.
It'd be useless against the fire out there, and it's too cumbersome to carry around. At best, I can use it here.
Smash the window?
Why should I? The air outside is hardly better than the air in here. In fact, the tunnel is filling with smoke.
Okay.
Must be good for something.
Yeah, exactly. What else can we use it with? Break a leg off. Break a leg off the chair with the. Okay. Here we go. There we go. We got our pole.
All right, let's go.
Let's use that with that. And then let's use that. With that.
The material won't be able to soak up any more alcohol.
Okay. Got ourselves a little torch.
The alcohol burns with a dim blue flame. It doesn't shed enough light and will probably burn out in a few seconds. Won't solve my lack of light. I'll have to try something else.
We must be on the right. What's he doing? Right, okay, what else do we need? Let's have some lights we can search around the place. High-proof rum. What am I missing?
The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook.
Right, can we use that with the bowl? No, we can't. What is the bowl for then? Could be something in the other room. Do we now put that in the chair leg? Now, do we use rum-soaked torch in the? No, that doesn't work. What can we use the match with? Can we use it with? We can set the rum on fire.
Just as I expected, the alcohol burns with an almost invisible flame.
Right. So do we need a different one? So I thought that's where the material would come in. But it doesn't seem to be working that way. Is there something outside that we can use? Like lamp oil or something? Is there like a lamp on one of these carriages? Let's strike a match and see if we can... Oh. Matches aren't going to work down here. Let's try one from up here. Here we go. Can we strike a match?
It'll be blown out right away. I better save the matches.
Right, I need a clue. I need a clue. Give us a clue. Well, what we got there? Saloon door, climb off the train. Is that the only two? Let's see if there's a clue down here. I'm stuck. Oh, what's this? Back to the top or uncouple the freight train?
I'm sure I can uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
What about... Then we got the mechanism.
I can feel cold metal and a screw thread, and a lot of grease, but I can't do more without light. I can feel cold metal, but I can't do more.
Can we set the grease on... Can we set the grease on fire? Can we use that on the...
Okay, I'll smear some grease on the curtain.
It's going to be non-flammable grease, isn't it? Is that the answer? Now try it. Is that going to give us a good light? Here's hoping.
Oil and grease burn bright and hot, but they also require a hot flame to combust. A normal match won't do the trick.
Oh, okay. Let's Can you put that out?
A burning match.
Yeah. How do I? Yep. I've got this burning match, which I don't know how to put out now. Let's just go outside. That'll blow it out.
There's a...
There we go. Right, let's pick this up. Try it with the... light the torch in the bowl. So that's burning profusely, isn't it? Oh, have we finally got there? Is that going to be bright?
I'm the god of fire.
Okay. Prometheus. Great. Okay, good. We can now uncouple the train. Wow, that didn't take us... Oh, that took us far too long, didn't it? With the limited options available to us.
That's better now. A lever on a pressure sleeve running along a thread.
Okay.
Aha! I can uncouple it with this lever. Okay. Good. The coupling isn't under tension anymore. I should be able to uncouple it now.
Okay, I thought we'd done that. Uncouple.
Incredibly basic mechanism. The kind that lasts forever. There we go. Time to get out of
done?
here.
Yay! Okay, mission complete. Why is he running? It's not got a bomb in it, is it? Again? They're okay. What about Matty? She doesn't seem to be concerned about her son.
Listen, everybody! Listen! Robert, what's the situation?
Yeah, I couldn't find the engineer, so I got in the driver's cab myself and released the brake.
All right. Good job. You too. Listen, please.
Matty! Where's Matt? Where's my son?
Oh,
Relax, madame. I'm sure...
Help! Matty! No!
oh, look at us. Poirot wouldn't have done this. This is Indiana Jones stuff. one's looking a bit tatty.